Hello Physical Fiends, it's Jordan here with another Worth of Purchase where I play a game for a short amount of time to see if I'd buy it myself. Today I'm taking a look at the recently released Doom: The Dark Ages, which was provided to me by Bethesda, so thank you for that. But this is Physical Paradise. I only care about physical video games and this does have one. However, let's just say it's quite disappointing. In fact, it's pretty awful. I'll talk more about why later in this video because it is bad news. But first I should talk about the game itself, right? Well, the game is badass, as you'd expect. The third game in the modern era of Doom, they've got it down to a T. It is effortlessly fun, balls-to-the-wall FPS action that seems like it doesn't even need to lift a finger to be awesome. It is awesome. It's a prequel to Doom 2016 in terms of the story, but forget all that nonsense. As fine as it is, you only need to focus on the action. I remember at one point the series almost mocked the idea of storytelling, but here they've almost gone in the opposite direction since they're all long, extended cutscenes of evil monsters being evil and shady things being shady. Just forget about it, just blow stuff up, okay? Unlike the previous two entries, as fast-flowing as the combat can be, I do feel it has slowed down a little bit here. I feel less like I'm in a circus, at least from what I've played so far. That could change. But the big focus has gone to the melee attacks with your shield, bashing demons, repelling their attacks, throwing the saw blades at them. Many of them have their own specific way to be dealt with, which seems very video gamey at this point, maybe a little bit unimaginative, especially with, how everything is highlighted. Oh, this is a green attack, therefore it can be repelled. Oh, they're highlighted purple, they can be finished off. I think that is almost childish in design at this point, but who needs to be mature when you're playing Doom? The gameplay just works, especially when you're in the zone and really going to town on your enemies. When you're not in the zone, when you're not reacting how you want to be reacting, it can be a little bit frustrating. The overbearing red around the screen when you're getting hurt is another overactive sign from the game, but that just spurred me on to not play shite. Play like a real Doom Slayer, don't get hurt. The visuals are great. There is a dark fantasy setting that has a huge amount of scale. Ain't no medieval stronghold being this massive, but I really like what they've done here. There are epic scenes that are always going on in the background. It runs well too, the music is incredible. I don't even like heavy music like this, but it just works so damn well with Doom. They are inseparable. There is no doubt in my mind Doom: The Dark Ages is an incredible game that I want to keep playing, and I'm sure, if I had the time, I would 100% play until the end. I hope to do so one day, but there is a big problem, especially if you are a follower of this channel. But before I do talk about the physical release, if you do care about physical releases and you want the info on the physical good stuff and you're new here, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. It'll be the best thing you do today. Plus, the bigger this channel is, the more publishers will pay attention to the demand for proper, and I want to highlight proper physical releases, okay? So do your bit and subscribe. So, the physical release for this is massively disappointing, since while not technically a code in a box, it might as well be. The disc that ships on PS5 and Xbox Series only have a small amount of data on them, and most of the game needs to be downloaded, which pretty much negates the point of buying the physical to begin with. And it is a chunky old game, 80 gigabytes I think when I winced at my slow internet speeds. This is modern crap we want to fight against. But just to be thorough in my duty, the physical, and I'm putting air quotes on physical with that, okay, is on PS5 and Xbox Series, and there is a standard edition, as well as a premium edition, which was supposed to give you 2 days early access, a campaign DLC, which I don't think is ready yet, a digital art book, and a soundtrack, which is somehow 20 gigabytes. What universe do these developers live in? 20 gigabytes for an art book and a soundtrack. Anyways, you also get a skin, nothing massive I would say. There was also a collector's edition which also had the premium edition, as well as a 12-inch statue, a steelbook, and a replica keycard. I believe this was sold only on Bethesda's website in the US. Didn't see it anywhere else. In Europe, you could get it on Amazon when it was in stock. And if you do want to purchase any version, you can do so with the links down below in the description and pinned comment. That does support me, but it probably doesn't support the industry, if you know what I mean, with physical media. Would I buy Doom: The Dark Ages? I would want to, but I wouldn't due to the terrible physical release. If it was heavily discounted, then sure, why not? $20 is hard to say no to for 10 hours of exhilarating gameplay, but the premium price they are selling it for at launch, I would expect a premium product in return. For example, a disc I can still use in 20 years' time, but it's not. It's nothing more than a long-term rental. It is a great game, but I would not buy it at the moment. How about you? Did you purchase Doom The Dark Ages? Do you plan to? Or will you just play it on Game Pass like they really want you to? That's why the disc is crap, guys. It's on Game Pass. Let me know in the comments below. Also, what is your favorite Doom game? Which one? There are some, they're all great, but which one's your favorite?
They lied to us. And now he has a leash.
The Makers felt a weapon as powerful as the Slayer
Should be guided.
And you agreed.
He's not one
of us.